Hello Instagram, and I'm live once again. And today I am here with a special guest to talk about manifestation magic. I know nowadays people are talking about manifestation, and is manifestation true? Yes, of course, manifestation is true, and we are going to talk about manifestation today. So before I start and before she joins the session, I want each one of you to tell me, am I audible? Am I audible? Hi, Akash. Hi, Alicia. Nice to see you in my live. And I'm extremely sorry that I could not recognize you in the pub. So thank you, darling, for joining again. Yeah, so here, let me check when my guest is joining. And today we are going to talk a lot about manifestation. Yeah, so here she is. And once she joins, then definitely I would be talking about her. So, Pauline, can you send me yeah, she's here.
I can't hear you. No, I can't hear you. Hi, I can't hear you. Suddenly your voice just went. Wait a minute, let me try with my AirPods maybe. Okay, I still can't hear you. I guess I'll log in back. No, I can't hear you, sweetheart. I'll log in back. Yeah.
Can you all hear me now? Can anyone write it down like Neha, Sapna? Anyone can write it down that can you all hear me now? No? Yes? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Akash and Sakshi. Thank you. So before she joins, let me tell you what she does. She's Parlin Singh. She's a founder and CEO of Steps. Hi, Parlin.
Hi, now I can hear
So
you clearly.
I'm sorry, I had some technical issue maybe in my
No
mic.
issues.
So she has 16 years of experience in personal transformation industry. She's a mother of one child. You can see her, she's so much glowing and what a wonderful skills she has. And like Santur mom, she's a Santur mom. She's an artist, speaker, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. What do we pronounce it?
Philanthropist.
Yeah.
Philanthropist, yeah.
So, Parlene, today everyone is really excited to know about the manifestation. We all speak
Right.
a lot about, and nowadays the coaches are speaking too much about manifestation. So, really, manifestation works. And what is the right and proper technique to manifest something?
So I'll just start with one liner first. That is, learn the truth, that abundance is for everyone. And that's
Yes.
where we go wrong. We just think that, one thing is not working, so it's not going to work forever. But it is there. Abundance is for everyone. So the most advanced machine on earth is us.
Yes.
Our mind and body is the most advanced machine. So if I just slip my wrist, it will start healing in a week's time, right? But if I just break down a MacBook or something, it will never heal
Yes.
itself, right? Because we are the one who do it, our mind and our body is the one who is always responding to our thoughts. So when we want to heal, it starts healing. For the MacBook, probably you have to take it to the vendor and make it, into a repair thing and put lots of money. But what exactly is manifestation when I talk about manifestation? It's about your energy. It's about the frequency which attaches to your energy. And that's how manifestation starts working.
Yes, so true. And that was a wonderful thing which you shared, because people have this tendency, for little things, they try to go to the
Yes,
doctor. They
yes,
need to understand that we are the most powerful machine and we have that capacity to heal ourselves.
right.
So you have to understand, and thank you so much, Parleen, for telling this, because once you start making people understand that this machine can manifest whatever we want. Now, before we talk, like, I want you to speak a lot in detail about manifestation, but before this, I want you to just tell people about the mind.
So see,
Exactly what is mind?
yeah. So see, mind works. If most of our viewers, if they've watched this movie called Secret or read this book called Secret by Rhonda Byrne, so there it was all about law of attraction and how the mind works to bring in law of attraction to us, right? It was about three things: ask, believe, and receive. But they did not put the major secret formula there. It was all about ask, believe, take actions, and then receive. So, for me, if you ask what is ask, ask is a clarity. So, the moment your mind starts working on the clarity of what you want and why you want, if you have a clear purpose of what you want, why you want, you have clarity in your mind and your ask becomes right, right?
Correct.
So belief is, it's like you keep yourself emotionally strong, emotionally grounded, and that's how the belief starts working. So ask is one thing, then comes is the belief pattern of yours. How are you believing on what you have asked? So
Yes.
understand the purpose, then start focusing on the belief of it. What is it all behind it? So say if I have to keep everyone happy in my home, in my workspace, or maybe even with my staff and all, so I will have to make so many clones of myself to keep my friends happy at the same time, my family happy, my extended family happy, my workspace happy. So it will never happen. We all will be providing ourselves with so many clones, but that won't work. Your energy is only getting distributed. So you need to sort out where you need to put your energy. And as you start understanding the clarity, once like I told you about the purpose. So if you understand the purpose, so if I say I have to work 8 hours a day, at 8 hours, if I fix up 9 to 5, then that is 8 hours I need to put in there. So I have the clarity from 9 to 5 we work. And that's how we've been, brought up with the belief system that this is the way you work. And that's why it had been working for people, for some of the people, and for some it's not working. Because if you're
Yeah.
working 9 to 5 there, but in between you are thinking of your family behind or the other work which is pending behind, you are not there, neither you are here. So that's the
Correct.
reason why it doesn't work. So it is simple. You need to ask with your purpose, understand, have good clarity over your purpose, and going forward, start believing, focusing every bit of yours into it.
Right now, when we are talking about focusing, so we are in the time where distractions are most, right?
Yes.
Mobile gadgets. So, how during this time you keep yourself channelized and focused? And when was the time you realized that, yes, this is the purpose, my purpose on the planet, and yes, I'm going to work on it? What was that calling when you felt this?
Sorry, I just got a call in between and I missed some part of your question. Can you just repeat it back for me,
My
please?
is, Parleen, that when did you had your calling and you realized that this is your purpose, and now I'm really focused and channelized and I'm going to work on it? Like, because there are so many distractions, so people don't understand that this is our time. This is where we have to focus. So, what was that time when you realized in your life?
So, if I tell you about my story in short, if you give me a permission, I would just
Of
let you
course,
know
yes.
that.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. So, it just started, 16 years back when I got married, and I was nowhere. I was working before that. I had everything by my side. But when I got married, my life turned 360 degrees. Here, I got everything. I had good cars, travels, wonderful husband by my side, a big family to look on and to play a part in. So I was really completed in a sense, but incomplete inside. And that's when I started, understanding the purpose of me being in the family after leaving suddenly all the work which I was doing. I was working as a voice and accent trainer in the international call center. Suddenly things had changed. And then I started understanding the purpose why I am here. So that time, my priority was to look myself up into a family and play that part. And gradually, when I started understanding and accepting and believing that this is the way I need to live a life, and easily I can tune my life as I will get time. So I started taking out time from my daily regime, daily routine, whatever was going on. So I started taking out time for myself and understanding that was my purpose calling. I understood then and there that I need to stand for many people like me who struggle, when they suddenly have a shift in life which is going smooth, they suddenly have a shift, and I understood this is the purpose I need to work on. And from there, I started focusing on every day bringing in couple of minutes, starting from couple of minutes to going into hours of understanding myself and what I can offer to the people around me. And that's how my journey started. I took up an NGO first. I started working with this NGO. Then I went forward, started taking this international NGO into my consideration. I worked on the highest authorities, lots of organizations. I worked there as an highest authority, and I started serving people as free cookies. And then I decided, gradually as the things were coming to me, the understanding was coming to me. So the philanthropy started working and everything started working out there. And then I thought that's the right way I need to put up myself as, not as cloning myself up every time.
Yes, your story is so similar to me because even I had everything when I got married, and for the people looking from the outside was, wow, she's living a wonderful life, she's having a good job, everything in her house, whatever she wants to wear, she can, whatever I want to do, I was in the situation to purchase right then and there.
Right.
But there was something which was telling me from the inside that, Meenal, I was not getting happy. I was not into the feeling of that fulfillment. मुझे कभी ऐसा लगता था कुछ तो खाली है. And that
Hmm.
kuch to khali is filled now. When I sit with my clients, Pauline, when we have my one-on-one sessions, when someone in the morning, when I get up and I see any message that Meenal ma'am, you're spreading that positivity, that gives me the fulfillment. And I say thanks to the universe that yes, this is what I am here. Till the time I was never clear everything I had. And to be very honest, Pauline, like we both are women and we know many women on the planet would be observing us and thinking, Arey, inke paas to sab kuch hai. No, we had everything, still we were incomplete from inside. Trust
Yes,
me, that is what our calling happened, and we started realizing that now we have to help other people to find out their purpose, right? So coming back
absolutely.
to manifestation, how many times you have seen the magic of manifestation? What you have manifested in your life, Parallel?
Almost every single day. That's my answer to it. Because I remember my mentor calling me once a manifestation queen, and that day actually it did not happen. I don't know why she called me like that, and that actually got instilled inside of me that I am a manifestation queen. And since then, I've been spreading this manifestation technique to so many people around, and so many clients of mine. Every client of mine is now a manifestation queen. Whatever they wish for, however they make their vision boards for, or there is a right technique to do it. And when you do it, your manifestation starts happening every single day. So I remember when my son was born, and I wanted him to go to the best school in India, and that's where my first manifestation started happening. So I kept on manifesting that I need a son first for the school. So I got a son, right? And then second, I
Yeah,
started manifesting. Yeah, actually. So then I
I
manifested.
have also manifested my son. That's why I was smiling.
So we are on similar notes.
Yes, yes.
And then I wanted him to be in the best school. And since till then I didn't want it to work, in a operating way. So I was spreading free cookies here and there. But I knew the day he will get through it, I will start my working. And I'll tell you, 13th of Jan, he got his result for the school and he was in the school. And the same evening, I got a text from one of my clients that I will not take it for free. I need to pay you. Otherwise, it will not affect me. And I was like, I'm not a doctor that, the doctor's medicine won't affect you. It will still work on you. But it's okay. If you want to give it, it's okay. So that's how, see, the manifestation started. I wanted to work just after my son goes to school. And that's how it happened. He got the call in the evening, and later in the evening, I got this message, and my first payment came into my account, and that's how it started working. So I can completely understand. This is like some few years back, and now it's every day it works like that. So how I do it, I would like to tell it to
Yeah,
everyone
definitely.
here
My
in the
next
room.
question was this only, that can you share with the tribe that what are your techniques?
Yes, so I would love to share these, a few things which I do it every day to manifest and become a manifestation queen or king. Anyone can be that person. So how do you do it? So you first is understand what are you asking for, right? As I said, your ask. So first is, do you ask out of anything or any thought of your mind? Does manifestation works from there, or are you actually wanting that thing? So what do I do is I wake up in the morning and write down into my diary 5 things which I want to do every day. It can be anything. It can be on a repetitive mode every day, or it can be changed also. So I'll write down that I'm losing 300 grams every day, and that's what exactly is happening. That's how it is happening. So if I write down that I'll get this much payment in my account through my clients today, and that's exactly what happens. If I write down for so many clients I would like to help this month, that's exactly what is happening. So whatever I am writing, sometimes I'm even repeating the same thing because I fall in love with my own manifestations. So I keep on writing the same manifestations a few times, and that's how it works. So just write down 5 things. That's the very first step. If you can go and write down, see what happens is when you write down something, it inscribes in your head, and your thoughts, which are in your conscious mind, starts working even on your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind gets an evidence that this is what she wants. The
Yes.
ask goes in the universe.
Yeah.
So that's why writing is important.
So
You wanted to
the
ask,
two
yeah.
things, yeah, two things which she shared right now. Number one is that you have to write it daily. You can write it 5, 10, whatever you want to manifest. Why
Yes,
to write? Because subconscious mind only understands repetition. Why
yes,
repetition? I'm giving you very scientific reason that when you were young, at the age of 2, 3 years, and when you used to learn your alphabets, numbers, so what we did, we just repeated. And today, no matter what, in midnight also, if I ask you ABCD, you would be able to speak, right?
right,
Because we have repeated number of times, and now it is in your subconscious mind. So languages are signs and symbols. So everything which you repeat for certain time, it gets manifested, and it is in your subconscious mind. As Parlene said, that you are instructing your universe, I want this. Otherwise, what we do, if we talk about ripple effect, I want this, and suddenly next day I want this. So the mind and the universe gets confused. Arey bhai, chahiye kya hai? You're saying this today, and then tomorrow you want something else. So write it daily. And number two, when you write, I really want to tell you, please feel. It's very important to feel and write. And what she beautifully explained, taking action. People feel that I'm just telling universe in the morning and it will happen. That's not possible. You have to take correct steps, small steps, right? Then
right,
I always tell a formula for that, that is P into E is equals to SSS. You all can write it down. P into P is equals
Absolutely.
to SSS. That is purpose multiplied by energy is equals to small,
Small
simple steps.
steps.
So I heard it in one of the session by Mind Valley, where
Uh-huh.
Vishen
It
was
was it
telling
was
this.
from my Mel Robbins. It is from Mel
Mel
Robbins.
Robbins.
That's right.
So I heard it in by Vishen, the
Yeah, yeah.
CEO of Mind Valley. So I wrote it down, and from that day, whatever I want, what's my purpose, whole day I put my energy into that, and by taking small steps. So
It's
start
true.
doing it. Any other
Absolutely.
technique?
Yes. So when I say that you need to write down, I would like to even emphasize here is you need to write down your dreams. Okay,
Hmm.
so keep the dream box open as much as you can dream. See, there is a difference between manifestation and there is a difference between your dreaming, your wishing, your wanting. Okay, so you can dream for a big house, but only dreaming will not get you the house. You need to manifest. And what is manifestation? If I give you in one sweet line, manifestation is training your brain to get that what you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're dreaming for a big house, the big house will not come walking to you. You have to manifest it. So when you manifest, it is all about the actions you take while you are manifesting it. So it is training your brain that I want that. And while you are training your brain that I want that, your brain is constantly thinking of how can I get that?
Yes. And then your
Okay,
reticular activation system will bring the right opportunity, right
absolutely.
people, and right resources on the right time. Right,
Right. So
Palini?
when I say that I would like to lose 2 kgs by the end of month, it will not just happen losing 2 kgs. So if I've continuously, like every day, if I'm writing, I need to lose 300 grams, that means I need to cut down on 300 grams of intake somewhere, and that's how it's going to happen over there, right? So only by writing it will not happen. But when you write, when you open your dream box and when you write your dreams on the piece of paper, what you will start realizing is what can I do to have that with me? And your mind will start working on it. So, if you need to give a call to the trainer, you're going to do that maybe, or you're going to search for some videos on YouTube, how to cut down on your extra calories. So that's how it's going to work. So you need to understand manifestation works after you are done with your dreaming, your thinking, your wishing, your wanting. And
Yeah.
manifestation works on the results. So the results will only come when the actions are going to happen. And actions are going to happen when the manifestation happens. So write down, so keep your dream box open. That was my first point I would like to state again. As I said, write down 5 things what you want to do. Now the second step would be visualizing. So visualize your steps, what you have thought of, what all you want. So start visualizing. So visualizing is not the end goal. As I said that, I can see myself in that white dress.
Yeah.
I need to understand what is the process. So I need to visualize the process to reach that end goal. So vision board is one thing. Vision board is where you put, the end goals and you start visualizing over that and it starts working. That also works. But manifestation works double the charge. That's why
Yeah.
it is all about energy and frequency. So what happens is the moment you manifest, while visualizing the steps to reach to that white dress, that is, I need to go to the gym every day, I need to work out for an hour every day or maybe 45 minutes a day, and I need to pick up the dumbbells, I need to feel that pain on my muscles, and only then I can have it. So you need to sweat hard. So that's how you can continue having it. So once you start understanding the process and visualizing yourself into it, that's how the manifestation will start working. And that's where many of us goes wrong. We think that we have thought, now we are thinking of it every time, but it's not working. So some days it will work and sometimes it's not working, because if it's a small thing it will work. But
Yeah.
it's not, like now what for me is it started working with strong intuition as well, because now I'm a manifestation queen. So if I think of someone from very um, different part of the world, if I'm thinking of that person is going to call me.
Yeah.
It's
This
so
happens. This
strong
is
now.
through telepathy also,
Right.
right?
So
It's
it's
about your
it's so
frequency.
strong because
Yeah.
I'm thinking of that person, only thinking that, oh yeah, one day I'm going to call that person. One day I'm going to call that person is not going to work, because I am thinking of that person and I'm thinking, what time can I call him? What time would be okay, if he's on that other part of the world? So what time should be the time to connect? So while I'm thinking all of this, I get the call. So that is manifestation. You are manifesting and it is coming to you. You're telling the universe, I want to work for it, and it is coming to you.
Yes, yes. When you said about visualization, can you tell the tribe that how manifestation and visualization is different? What is the
So
basic?
So yeah, so as I said, manifestation is basically the process, what you are doing, right? It is training your brain or preparing your mind, your body, your soul that I need this. You start seeing the results only after manifestation, right? But visualization is the step you are working on it. So it is different in a way, but it is connected also. How? Because if you visualize the manifestation, then it will work. But if you're only visualizing the end goal, it is not going to work that easily. It will
Yeah,
take time. That's why vision boards are normally made for a year. But if you want to have if you want to have certain thing for, say, by the month end, or you set your goals for a week or something like that, then your manifestation will work.
so means manifestation is a process and visualization is one step, which will
Yeah,
help you to
visualization is the
manifest
steps, not one step. It is the steps you take
steps.
to manifest all of that.
Yeah.
So when we say, I can manifest this, basically I can work on the steps which are there to reach my end goal.
Yes. I have usually shared many a times with my tribe about Shambhala. There is a mudra called Shambhala
Right,
to
right.
visualize and manifest. It takes almost 68 seconds. So you
Yes,
can do that. And you all must have heard 639 technique for manifestation, like to write down or to speak your goals 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times in the night. Why? Because morning and night people minds go to the alpha
yes.
and beta state. These are the brain waves. So when we are in these states, you are in direct connection to the main source. You channelize to the main source. So that time, if you manifest, your manifestation will turn into reality very quickly, because mind never understands what is real and what you are imagining. Right?
Right, absolutely. So I would like to add a point
Yes.
here
Yes.
while
Please go.
you just told about this thing. So people normally feel like, the best hour to work on themselves is the early dawn hour,
Yeah.
while the universe is sleeping. So we wake up and we talk to the universe, and then, while the people in the universe are sleeping, and we wake up to the universe and we talk to the universe and let them know what we want, and the attraction works double. No, it's not like that. It is basically, see, you said, yeah, 68 seconds works for that, but more of it, when you really want it from your heart, when it comes from your heart, it works then also. It's
That's the
not
feel.
necessary that you need to have that early hour for yourself. People who are not early risers, they would feel that, we are the lot.
No. No.
I'll just clear the myth right away. I'm not an early riser. Until
Yeah.
date, I get what I want. It is because once you got, once you are thinking about your thoughts through the heart, and you start working on the process of it, the manifestation happens. It will end up going to the universe. The connection to the universe is through your heart, not with the time.
And not with your head. Make it very
Yes,
clear. To
absolutely,
your
absolutely.
to come out
So
from your head.
thoughts are just thoughts are, before laying a road, what we do is we put the foundation of the road, right, by putting in some sand and some bajri and all that, right? So that is the thought. But finally you end up making the road is with the work on it, right?
Yeah.
Again, pressing it hard so that it stays there forever. So that's how it works. So the more manifestation will happen, the more you're going to work on the visualizations. And here I will bring my third step, how you work on your manifestation more strongly. So the third step is feel in your body
Yeah.
what you're
That's a
doing,
feeling.
right? Feel it in your body what you are doing. So when I say I want to lose weight, I need to feel through my visualization, through my manifestation, that I I'm taking those dumbbells, those heavy dumbbells. I can feel the sweat running down my body. I can feel my hair drenched in sweat. I can feel, the pain in my muscles or the pain which is going to happen the next day. That process, when you do it, when you start feeling it, or when you start feeling it to your heart, that, this is what exactly I want to look like, that will start happening to you.
Yeah. So that's what it's like. Ask, then
That's right.
believe, then you have to
Believe,
take action.
take action. So this is where you take actions. You are thinking of it is not going to work only. You need to take actions. So while you are thinking of taking an action that, you're really drenched out and you're really working hard, hitting the dumbbells down there, that's when the action is happening. And you will then end up going there.
Yes. And I truly believe that if you really want to manifest something or you want to see the magic, you have to believe in magic first.
Right.
If you will not
Absolutely.
believe, you will never see any magic happening in your life.
Any magic happening. See, I'll just give you one more small example for the ladies out here. When we have certain function coming in our, society or in our family, what we do is we want to shed some weight. So why I'm taking weight as a, metaphor here is reason because everyone is related to it somewhere or the other in part of their life. So when you want to lose that extra weight, when you want to shed that extra weight, and we have a family function coming around the corner of the month, we start working double on it. We'll come down on liquids or something like that, or we'll make sure that we are exercising along with we are understanding the things what we are taking inside of us. So we are working on the intake and the outtake at the proportional way, and that's how the weight loss happens. But otherwise, if you keep on thinking that I need to lose weight, I need to lose weight, I need to lose weight, it will never happen because there is no purpose behind it. There is no end goal to it. And that is the reason why we keep it going as it is going. So, once in a while, if a friend is calling, we go out, we eat there also. That is also done. Traveling is happening, we eat it out there also. So, we are not aligned to our purpose, and that's the reason why it doesn't happen. So, you need to keep aligned to your purpose. When I talk about purpose, that's the ask. Right? So
Yes.
keep aligned to your ask all the time. And from there, start visualizing and working and feeling on that.
Thank you, Sandeep, and I hope you start manifesting what you want. And it's very important that manifest through a clean and pure heart. That's very important. Okay, and trust me, बहुत आसानी से मिलता है if you are taking the right, if you are ready to work. People think I want this, but they're not ready to give anything for that. They will sleep till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. You have to take certain actions. Like what Parleen said, I totally understand that it's not necessary to wake up early. So, Parleen, I was also not an early riser. But when I started waking up early, within 2 hours, like 5 to 7, I work on myself physically and mentally. And after 7, I have a long day to work on my manifestations.
Right.
Right? If you're waking up at 10, 11, आपसे ज़्यादा बहुत सारे लोगों ने उठ के अपना आधा दिन जी लिया है. Right? So
Right.
this thing, I got it clicked that from 24 hours only, I need to bring out some more time. Right? So
That's
it's
right.
up
That's
to
right.
you. Of course, if you're not well or something is very much important, I'm not asking to wake you up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, but try to wake up early, daily. If you're waking up at
This is
7,
called self mastery. So, once
yeah.
you start understanding that I need to pick up, I can't be clone, right? But I need to pick up the hours from the day itself. You
Hmm.
start working on yourself. So that's called self mastery, and that happens over a period of time. So you understand that these many hours I'm awake and I need to utilize those hours. That's self mastery. But that all comes after you are done with these manifestation things. So till the time you don't have a thought of bringing something, bringing an outcome from your day, you will never get what you want. So the moment I will get a thought here that okay, this is what I want and this is how I need to lead my day, you will start manifesting it. And once the manifestation happens, the self mastery will start happening inside of you. Right? As you
Yes.
said, you were not early riser earlier, but now you understand this
Yeah.
is how I can bring more
Yeah.
productivity through the day. This is how I will not procrastinate to my work.
Yeah.
This is, you broke down your belief system, which was there before. You broke down your belief system to get more productive hours out of the day.
when I understood that how much it is important to work on myself, then I
That's right.
started reading books. Like I always tell my tribe, I started with 5 a.m. club only, Parle. I had the
Uh-huh.
first thing on my table to serve the tribe was a 5 a.m. club only. So I
Uh-huh.
started from there. So it's not like that I wake up daily. Many a times if I'm not feeling well or I feel, I do take a nap. Like I sleep till 6:30 or 6. Otherwise, I usually wake up at 5. So it's up
Mm-hmm.
to everyone. How desperately you
Absolutely.
want to manifest what you.
Right, right, right. So
So,
as I
Balin,
said,
any
manifestation,
mantra?
sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, yeah. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
So as I said, manifestation works on your mind, body, and soul. It works basically when you really want it. So as
Yeah.
you wanted to start that 5 a.m. club and you could do that, right?
Yes. I want to
So
know
as I
your.
serve my clients later in the night, because I have pan country and
Yes.
pan India clients, so I serve my clients later in the night. So I am not an early riser, but I know when I will still have those hours in my hand because my
Yes.
cycle is that way. And once I
So,
need to do it that way, I will start working it on that side also. But self mastery is one thing. You need to
okay.
keep on doing it after your manifestation works. So you will start believing, your brain will start believing that this works, and you yourself will find out that thing, what is stopping you, and break that barrier and go ahead and work on self mastery.
Yeah. And what's your mantra? What's your mantra to live the
Oh,
life?
my mantra is you need to do the work.
Amazing.
You really need to do the work, right? Just thinking will never help you. You need to do the work. What requires your most priority, understand, and divide yourself substantially amongst your priorities.
Yes, so true. And I can truly feel your vibe, Parleen. That's how you're so much pure. And whatever you have shared today with the tribe, it's really amazing because I hope now they all understood what is the importance of manifestation and why
Right,
you should manifest. Correct? You should be clear and you should be that
absolutely.
much daring to ask to the universe, I want that. Okay, don't
Right.
think so small that मुझे तो नहीं मिलेगा. सबको सब कुछ मिलेगा if you ask.
So always remember, ask, believe, take actions, and then receive. Be ready to receive.
Yeah. Anything else, Palin, which what you want to share, or anything particular which you want to tell the tribe, those who are sitting here and listening to us patiently?
So I would like to even add here is remember the purpose, the calling for what you are working for. Remember why you're doing what you're doing, and work on the focus of it. How you are focusing on your purpose, that will give you what you want.
Yeah.
Simplify your life by understanding the purpose and focusing on your purpose. Your life will be more simplified, and you will definitely be a manifestation king or queen.
Amazing. So lots of love and blessings to each one of us, those who are sitting till end and listening to us. If you have any questions, you can please write it down so that Parlin can answer the questions. Do you have anything to ask? Anyone? Whatever
I
you
would
want to
like
ask?
to thank everyone for joining in.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
If anyone has any question related to manifestation or visualization or anything, if you want to ask, please go ahead. Or if you don't have any question, then we would definitely like to end the live.
I guess Sandeep had a question before.
Yeah. Yes. Everyone has ego, and my perception towards to leaders is emerge good orientation has to develop good mindset. Ma'am, isn't it right? Uh, what Sandeep exactly
Exactly, he's
has to develop to good mindset, ma'am? Isn't it right? Means I'm not getting it. This is your perspective or this is your definition of ego, Sandeep? Can you make it more
so
clear?
I guess what he means to say is, if I'm right, just take it up, Sandeep, that see, ego is a part which plays only when your mindset is not at the right position to understand your feelings and your thoughts. So then their ego props up. So the moment you understand what you want from the other person or how you have a perception for that person, you can break that perception if you want. Then ego will never come in. I guess this is
Yeah.
what he means to say. So basically, it's all about the mindset. That is the reason why we are built up like that through God,
Yes.
that our brains are on the top level, and that's from where we need to work. We need to start working from the top level and then start going down and understanding. Ego only pops up through heart. It is never a brain's child. It is always a heart's child. So the moment you start working on your mindset, if you have a perception for someone that you don't like it or you like it, whatever. Say if you like someone, you are always very loving and caring towards that person. But if you don't like someone, your ego will always keep on popping because you have a perception of not liking that person. So you just need to change that perception by writing down that I like that person for what he is.
Yeah.
And the moment you just write down this, the brain will get the evidence that yes, this is how I need to do it. I am not supposed to put up ego here, and your heart will never allow you to put up ego there.
Maybe I hope, Sandeep, you got the answer.
Yeah,
And that was your question. But thank you so much, Palin, for making him and us understand that. And no question. Yeah. So I think he
yeah.
has written thank you. It means he is clear. Thank you so much, Sandeep.
Thank you, Sandeep, for bringing that question up.
Yeah. Anything else, guys?
So I
Nothing?
guess everyone is sorted, and I'm very happy that everyone is sorted with the manifestation
Yeah.
tricks to
And
do it.
we both really just want that each one of you, whatever you dream or whatever you have the desires, it must be manifested, right? So try to manifest it. With that note, thank you so much, Parlin, to come
Thank
here,
you so much.
talking to me and sharing with my tribe. Thank you so much from bottom of
Thank
my.
you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you so much
everyone.
for inviting me and giving me this.
Anytime. Bye, all of you. Take
Bye
care.
bye. Take care.